In this video, I will go over how to answer two similar questions, one that has x less than or equal a certain number, and you're constructing the distribution, and another one that has exact probabilities where there's just a regular equal sign. So I'll show you how to quickly get both columns done very quickly. Let's read the problem. Assume that a procedure yields a binomial distribution with a trial repeated n equals 5 times. Use some form of technology to find the cumulative probability distribution given the probability p equals 0.313 of success on a single trial. Okay, so this is a binomial random variable with 5 trials. The probability of success given 0.313, which means that the Q, which is the probability of failure or not getting a success in each trial, is 1 minus P. Then, since there are 5 trials, I can have 0 successes, 1 success, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 5. To get the the probability of exact number of successes, I would use Binom.DIST, and when I get to the cumulative part, I will say false. When I do it for the cumulative probability less than or equal a certain amount, then I will say true for cumulative. And other than that, the process is exactly the same. So notice first it wants the number of successes. That would be the value in your X row, or in this notation they're using K, but it means the same thing. Specific number of successes. So I want to be an A5, which is kind of covered up right now. So normally I would just click on it, but I'll type it in A5. And then the number of trials here is 5. And I'm going to use the F4 to make it absolute. It's the F4 key on my keyboard. You can also type those $signs in by hand. And then I'll do the probability of success in each trial, little p, make it absolute again, and then false for cumulative. Now I'll repeat that here, binom.dist, the x value for the number of successes, number of trials, absolute reference, probability of success, absolute reference, and this time true for cumulative. And now I'll copy each of those down. And since this one is asking me for the cumulative probabilities, I'll focus on this column here. And I'm just going to put all my answers in here. Now it says to report answers accurate to 4 decimal places. So I'm going to go ahead and set all these to round number format 4 decimal places. And then I'm just going to really copy and paste them in. Why would I not copy and paste them in? Not trying to make my life harder, right? Okay, almost there. And the last one's always 1 with cumulative probabilities, because remember all your probabilities have to add up to 1. And that's what's happening here. This is this right here is the sum of both of these, right? So if I just do sum of these two, I get this answer here, right? If I do sum of these 3, I get this answer here, and so on. So it should always have a 1 when you're doing a cumulative probability distribution. Okay, beauty. Okay, now here is an example where we're being asked for the exact probabilities. And again, we have n equals 5, and p has changed. And I've set this up so that I can just change my p and my n if I had to, but I don't since it's still 5. And now everything's been recalculated. I don't need these right here. And I already set them to be rounded to 4 decimal places, so let's go ahead and put them in. And I'm using Control C to copy and Control V to paste. Makes it a lot faster than having to do a bunch of right clicking. Uh-oh, I think I'm confused myself on that last one. When in doubt, Control Z it out. Not too far though. 0.515. All right, so, all right, here we go. Submit. Nice.